everyone, and a very happy Friday. You can tell it's a Friday by the time that we started the show. 7:32. We're not going to say who we blame, but you know who you are. Is it Kenny?
Okay.
Is it Kenny's fault? Is Kenny even here right now? Kenny's one of our favorite directors.
We like to blame. Hashtag blame Kenny.
When you're the new guy, you're just sort of meeting anybody. Yeah. I'm going in my, who's Kenny?
Yeah, he's going through the roster.
Right. Yeah.
Kenny's the most handsome guy at 12 News. Sorry.
Oh, that guy, right.
Yeah.
The good-looking one.
That guy. Happy Friday, everyone. Boy, are we so glad that it's Friday.
Yes.
I was in New York yesterday for a hot second.
Yes.
Literally at the Today Show for 4 hours. We had to leave the second that they wrapped. We had to go straight over to the airport. Get to the airport, get our bags all checked in, we're ready to go.
And then?
Then it got delayed, huh?
5.5 hours. A 5.5 hour delay.
What
because
did you do for 5.5 hours?
Fuel on the plane. We did nothing.
You just sat there.
We just sat there. Because we weren't at JFK, we were at Newark.
How many hours were you on the plane?
No, we weren't ever on the plane.
Newark's lovely. Gorgeous.
I was going to say that would have added to the
Gorgeous.
misery
Right.
of the delay if you had
God.
to be on the plane, because I've heard those stories.
And then you're thinking, too, 5 hours, I could have, enjoyed New York City.
Yes.
I could have walked around. I could have had a longer conversation with Hoda. But instead, you're
Pizza.
racing to get there, and then you just sit. Anyway.
But you said they were all really nice, and it was just a great experience, huh?
You know, there's just something about the Today Show. I feel like everyone there is just kind of like, we made it.
Yeah.
You know, we made it. We're all
Good
happy to
vibes
be
all
here.
around.
Really good vibes. And I think the coolest thing, Savannah and Hoda are so down to earth. We're talking about
like that.
kids. We're talking about their schedules. It just felt like you were talking to good friends. They were just awesome.
Do they have to wake up as early as we do?
No. No, and Savannah was talking to me about that.
They have an
She's like, I don't know how you guys do it.
Their show starts at 7.
Their show starts at 7. The earliest she'll get in there is well, no, because on the day that she had that big interview with Omarosa earlier this week on Monday, she said she got into the studio at 3 to start reading, because she has to start reading the book that Omarosa's going to talk about and go back on questions that they wanted to make sure that they would have answered and ready to go. But on typical days, she usually gets up around 4:30. Which to me,
that's like sleeping in.
That's normal.
I wake up at 4:30 on the weekend.
There's actually a lot of our viewers that wake up around that time.
Well, that's another thing, is that they don't drive in. They have drivers take them in.
Oh, must
and
be
all that
nice.
stuff.
Over there, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
And they have hair and makeup people.
They have hair and makeup people. Everyone has hair and
Yes.
makeup. I took a selfie with Craig Melvin right at the beginning of the show, and he goes, "Oh wait, I don't have my makeup on yet."
Oh, wow.
You gotta be kidding me.
He's a diva?
No, he's not. He was there. There was no diva behavior there.
Oh,
It was
that's
just
good to hear,
phenomenal, and they treated us like gold. It's just such a great group. Okay, so one of the big talkers that was going on this morning, NYU just released that they are going to be, for the first, I think it's one of the first top 10 medical schools in the nation, free tuition.
What?
For medical students. And
You
the
were saying
reason
there was
behind
no
it's really
strings
interesting.
attached, right?
There's no strings attached. So it's a scholarship that every single student, regardless of your grades,
Really?
is able to get.
Okay.
And it's these statistics that kind of push them to it. About 75% of medical students across the country graduated with debt in 2017.
Yeah.
They owed, on average, $191,000. On average. That's just the average amount of debt that you're coming out of school with. And so the idea here is the NYU School of Medicine, the first top 10 ranked medical school to make tuition free. There are currently 442 students enrolled right now. All of those kids, free tuition. The cost there, $55,000 per year.
Wow, lucky them.
But
So my cousin's going to med school right now.
Yeah.
And this is like her 3rd degree. She's a career student. And so she, all the time, she's complaining about the money and the tests and the books and this course you have to take and this extra class you have to take. And then everything just adds up.
Well, that's what, in this press release, they said that the debt, the amount of money that you are going to be, coming out of school owing, scares people away from following a career like this.
Yeah.
I mean, we are down doctors. You know, we are down. The medical field is in need of doctors. And so this is one school, an incredible school, who's moving in that kind of step towards trying to fix that problem. Now, they had to raise $600 million to make this possible.
Someone's got to pay for this.
So, yes, someone's got to pay for it. So they were able to raise that amount of money, $600 million, to make this come to fruition. I think it's incredible.
I think
makes
it's amazing.
sense.
Yeah.
They also said that they don't want the scare of debt to deter someone from going to medical school, because what if that person somehow, cures cancer? They want to make sure it's available for everyone. I think it's such a
I think it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, the fact there's no strings attached. I mean, I've worked in a lot of smaller communities coming up through the ranks. And you know, I've seen those programs where there's the caveat is you work in a rural community.
You have to stay there.
Yeah, and you have to stay there a few years. But the fact they're doing this, well, kudos to them. And I don't know if the video we're seeing is all the students cheering like.
They're like, yeah, we don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if those are
that
all
may not
school.
be graduation footage.
Right.
That may just be at the
we-
medical
we
school itself.
Definitely need one of my favorite charities is Doctors Without Degrees. So, you know, I give heavily to that.
Really?
Wow.
Because they need doctors so much, you know.
Hey,
But,
we
you
would
know,
love to hear from you, too.
We had free education as well when I was a kid for medical school. It's called scholarships. It was called the Smart Kids.
The smart kids.
Smart kids,
I could not, they could offer that scholarship to me and I couldn't get it. You still have to pass your MCATs.
Oh, of
And they're not
course.
going to drop the standards for the MCATs.
Yeah.
So
No.
it doesn't matter whether you have to go in. Now, a buddy of mine, his son, Chase, he's getting all his medical school paid for, everything. Navy. Going to the Navy.
That's another way to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of people do
And
that.
he's an officer, and you should see him in his dress whites.
Right.
And everyone's saluting him, and he's the dude, and he gets paid on top of that.
You serve, and then you're able to get that over to you as well. Oh, is this when they announced it? NYU tuition. Oh, okay. So we looked up that hashtag NYU tuition to kind of see NYU is making its medical school tuition free. Obviously, gigantic news, and we would love to hear from you. You know, coming out of college debt free is almost an anomaly. Like, it just doesn't happen. Just doesn't happen anymore.
And then when they're in residency, they're only making, you know, they make less money than what they owe. And a lot of them are like, we always just live on, you know, like top ramen. Yes. And then finally when they're done with their residency, and then they have to continue on, and then they still owe all this money, you know? And it's like, they're going to be surgeons or whatever they are, but they'll make that money up later, but look how long it's going to take.
And it's not just doctors. I think that pursuing any higher education is just crazy.
Lower education.
I'm still paying my student loans.
We were talking about that story that 13% of divorces are now caused by student debt loans.
Yes.
So
Can you believe that?
To me, it makes a lot of sense because a lot of my friends, I mean, it's been years since they've been in college, and they said, man, I still got 50 grand I owe on that. I mean, when you consider that most colleges, even in state, you're going to pay, I bet you 15 grand to 20 grand with housing, with books. I know there's books is kind of a weird thing to say.
So NYU isn't covering housing.
Yeah.
They're not covering stuff like that. So that's something also to remember because you're living in New York City.
This is true.
You know, education in
Somewhere
Norway and in Germany, it's free.
Free. I know. A lot of places.
In Germany, it's free to foreigners. So if you can get to German, but you have to speak German, and same with Norway, you have to speak Norwegian, but it's free because they know the importance of what an educated society can do. And we're making it in this country more and more inaccessible to the average people. Pretty soon, that little base is going to continue to grow, the people that can't go to college, that we're going to create a huge problem. And those of us that did go to college are going to have to foot the bill for medical, for everything. So we need to figure out a way to make it accessible to everyone. It's ridiculous.
I just don't know how you fix it when it's this far along.
And they're paying a fortune. These NCAA programs are making a fortune, and they give nothing to their universities.
Killing.
You know, I want to know how much, say, a team that wins a national championship, right? And they made billions and all this. How much are they giving back to the students? Are we reporting? Is their university, are they dropping their tuition? No. And how many administrators are getting big raises or new jobs out of it? So.
Ooh, that's a different can that we're opening there.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll have to save that for next time.
I'll finish it here. Hashtag, you can just send me separately.
We got to
It has
say hi
nothing
to a
do
few
with
people. Linda, Kelly, Roberta, they're all watching this morning. Good morning. Paul, Adam.
Hey, good morning. Hey, speaking of Paul Gerke's not here this
Where
morning.
is he? Paul?
The man is in New Orleans, however you say it. He's there in the Big Easy. In case you missed it, Cardinals game coming up tonight, and boy, did they have fun this morning. Take a look at the Voodoo Museum.
Welcome to New Orleans. Welcome to the Historical Voodoo Museum. Voodoo is the belief of God, unlike what you see on TV. It's the belief of celestial spirits and it's the belief of angels. But of course, it's the belief of your ancestors. But in the city of New Orleans, it's inside the food and it's inside the music. So, sir, if you had something to drink, we already got you. We allow a spirit to do things that the spirits can't do. A spirit can't eat, drink, so we do certain ceremonies to allow the spirit to do those things, and you will do them for the spirit. Some of the time when the music possesses you, we have a thing in the city of New Orleans where we have called the second line. And then they go into what is called the monkey shine when the spirit is possessing them. They'll do things that they don't normally do. They'll dance on top of the houses and on top of the cars. That is a form of possession by their ancestors. There's a thing called a snake blessing, and you mustn't run. You must keep still. Well, the snake is put onto your body like this, and this will bless you.
How do you trust somebody with a laugh like that, first of all? Second of all, Emma, I don't think we get that monkey shine feeling until after we've had a couple cups of coffee in the morning, or in your case, a couple Diet Cokes.
I hate how he keeps talking about my Diet Coke.
Their Diet Coke, I know you haven't been drinking it. Would you do the snake blessing?
Not in a million years.
Woo!
That's pagan.
I feel like you can't mess with that stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Because you don't want to believe, but then you kind of do believe, and then you don't.
Let's just say I believe in other things.
There you go.
Stick with that.
I believe
But what if you didn't get the blessing, and then you leave and you start having all this bad luck?
Now, how dare you?
Then would you go back? Okay, give me the blessing.
Well, did you also hear, you can tell that someone's possessed if they're dancing on cars? Did you hear that part of her?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That's what
Vanessa, would you do it if they could guarantee you a man?
Hey, Jimmy, we're gonna go there. It's not that I can't find one. Remember, we've already talked about this.
Is he a doctor with no debt?
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Maybe an NYU student.
Possibly. All right, everyone, let's get you some freshly squeezed juice on your Friday. We've got something that you may have already seen on your timelines, but it's too good not to have another round of it this morning, right, Vanessa?
All right, so this next one is a video that has gone viral on social media. It proves that age is just a number, as one grandpa uses a trick shot on his grandson in a driveway pickup game. He used the old fake hook shot while he put the ball up on the group behind him, on the ground behind him. This not only took over Twitter, it was also picked up as a Sports Center top 10 play. Look at that grandpa go. There you go. There you go.
Leave it by the foot.
What?
Oh, he left it on the ground.
That was brilliant.
I love it.
That's like an old school Globetrotters move or something.
He said, oh, I got you, grandson.
Cute. Shirts versus skins over there. My goodness, look at these guys.
Oh, when you get older, you're always on the shirts team.
You're always on the shirts.
He's got the knee
All right.
pads.
I'll do shirts.
Yeah, he was ready to play.
I love it.
That is too cute.
That's so funny.
All right, guys. So that's we only have one freshly squeezed juice, right?
Oh, really?
I know, sorry.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. Do we want to get to our extra shot? So coming up Monday. Oh, you know what's kind of funny? Well, actually, we'll save it. Coming up Monday, extra shot for you.
Oh, that's a tease.
Something to look forward to. Monday on 12 Today, a new place online to help you build up your bank account.
Okay.
We've got the local guys helping all of us make saving for retirement less intimidating. My goodness, I feel like all we're talking about is money and the lack thereof.
Well, we need this.
We need this.
We definitely need this help. Like,
Yes.
seriously, because sometimes I don't know what to do.
Yeah, well, hopefully they can kind of set it straight for us on Monday. You'll see it.
Yeah, quit
right.
blowing your money on drinks and coffee drinks.
And avocado toast.
Yeah,
That's right. That was another thing. That was another problem.
All right, and let's be honest, this is the story you're really going to care about. Monday is National Bacon Lovers Day.
Done.
Woo! We're hanging out at the Good Egg and coming up with some amazing bacon-inspired recipes. So all those people following keto are going to love this day too, because you guys can eat bacon.
I gotta tell you, I don't even like bacon.
You
I wish
don't?
I liked it
What?
more because doing the keto diet.
bacon?
has-
Bite your tongue.
No, it's not.
Why don't you
How
like
could
bacon?
you not like bacon?
I need a minute.
I'm not really that
I need a
into it. You
minute.
stop it. No, you get back here. I don't know. A lot of people love bacon, but I've just never been one that's like.
But I get that. Like, there's some food items people are like, oh God, I love it so much. And
Yeah.
I know when you don't, you kind of feel excluded a little bit.
I do.
I
feel-
never took you as a communist.
But, oh, you stop it.
Hey, when the poutine was here the other day and I first tried it, I opted for the bacon one.
Yeah.
I had some bacon on top, but that
Poutine.
bacon
Tell them what poutine
was
is.
amazing. It's French fries covered in gravy with cheese curds. Yeah, and then so I.
Why
with
poutine?
bacon.
Where did that?
So we had Shane Doan, Arizona Coyote.
yeah.
He came on, and poutine is very famous in Canada. It's like
Yeah.
basically
Oh, I see,
like
gotcha.
a Canadian staple. They serve it everywhere, every game, everything. I've never tried it.
It was my first time trying it that day.
was
And like
good.
I said, because it had bacon, I think I really liked it, but I avoided the cheese curds.
The cheese curds kinda give
I
me
was
the
kind of
heebie-jeebies.
like, I don't know if I want to try that.
Did you try it, Jimmy Q?
Yeah, I did. It was way too rich for me. If back in my day when I was playing football or something where I'm burning like 50,000 calories a day, I think I would have loved it. I really do. But now I know the repercussions of it. And he also said you got to eat it fresh, like right off the bat. Yeah. It was sitting around for a while, and it all kind of morphs into one.
Even Shane said, he was like, I like it, but it's all right.
Yes. Yeah, he said you have to eat it hot. He's like, I wouldn't eat it cold, like after it's been sitting there for a while.
I'm older now, like a salad and a baked chicken, and I shred up my baked chicken, and I eat
I'll listen to this guy.
He sounded like he's wheeling himself.
You just brought in brats yesterday.
Center.
Yeah, I know.
You brought in a whole bunch of brats yesterday.
Yes, nobody in the back would eat them, really.
Why?
I don't know. It's National Brat Day.
National Brat
I'm like,
Day.
come on, guys, get out there.
Because you brought him in. Really
Especially some of the bigger people on our staff. I'm like, what are you, a closet eater? Just eat the food.
Today's also National Love Your Feet Day.
Oh,
so I guess it's perfect.
Up your feet. Come on.
It's sure it's perfect for summer because all the ladies are wearing open-toed shoes and flip-flops, and so hey, if you have beautiful feet, go ahead and post them. I'm not going to. Emma, we've had people comment about your toes. They love them.
You've got to stop. That's horrifying, and don't you dare. Hey, tomorrow's my birthday.
No way! I didn't know that.
So we're going home to San Diego.
Oh,
visit my family,
San Diego.
go hang out with my parents, and taking Eli, my son, to Disneyland.
How exciting!
Yes, because he's potty trained.
Yeah.
So he knew as soon as he gets potty trained. Yes.
I know that feeling.
As soon as he got potty trained, then he said every single time he'd go to the bathroom, he'd be like, I got to get my ticket to Disneyland.
So
and then he's tall enough now to get on some of the rides, right?
Oh, on all the rides. The guy is taller than me. Yeah.
And then you told me you have your brother gets a house sit for you for the Doberman.
Yes,
well,
of
course.
course.
What are you doing with the dogs?
Well, that's the thing.
So your brother's there at the house. So
well, the dogs
I'm going to stop by. I'm going to
Do they like him? Is the question.
That's a great question.
I got bit once.
Oh my gosh.
That's cool though. How fun.
Yeah, we're going to have a blast.
So are you going to have a cheat day with the Diet Coke?
You kidding me?
At Disneyland?
Yes, you got to do it.
A big one?
Paul Gerke, like we said, is in New Orleans. He is going to be there all night long. We got taking on the Saints, Arizona Cardinals going big tonight. We got a lot of questions going into this season. Is it really going to pay off? And in preseason, you kind of answer some of those questions, but they also maybe even more questions pop up during preseason because you just see some things go on during those games that you're just wondering.
I think preseason is nothing but a tryout.
Yeah,
it's a tryout for the guys that are trying to make it, and they keep the top veterans out of there.
Josh Rosen's got a lot of reps. You got a lot on his first appearance. They expect him to play quite a bit tonight, and Paul was thinking actually the third string guy perhaps would be cut. He hasn't gotten a whole lot of reps, so we'll see. So, but they've got a lot of depth in quarterback.
Before this, my team was San Diego. I lived in San Diego. Em lived in San Diego, but since they moved from that city, they're dead to me.
Dead to me.
It's weird
to
see
the Cardinals.
Yeah, Los Angeles Chargers. It's horrible.
Yeah.
And there's a taco shop in San Diego that every time the Chargers lose, you get a free taco.
Oh, that's hysterical. I'm going there.
You should. They have a big pizza place, too? Emma, you just need to splurge for your birthday.
Yes.
I'm going to do
it. Pizza, tacos,
Happy
Diet Coke.
birthday.
Do it. You guys are dollies.
Wow, 25.
Okay, so 25. Yeah, I wish. So, again, Paul Gerke in New Orleans all day long. And, of course, we're going to have the preseason game coverage because we are the official home of the Arizona Cardinals. Have a great day, everyone. A very happy Friday. Have a safe weekend.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Come on, guys, to you.
I was waiting for Jimmy.
Happy birthday, dear Emma. Happy birthday to